Guys, here are a few little tips for getting, I guess, in the right state and mood when you're going out. This is just kind of like a field report follow-up from my night out. And you really want to, I just find it easier to approach and to be social when you're in a laughy, goofy, fun, happy mood. Point blank, period. Okay. And so if that means like finding something to laugh about, finding something to just smile about, like this music is like so good right now, like hey, and then someone does something kind of funny, you giggle at it, you laugh, you're getting into a good, abundant, positive energy state. You're that much closer to, you know, bumping shoulders with the person next to you and going, hey, is this the party circle of the night? Hey, I love your shirt, by the way. What's your name? Okay, cool. And there you are. When you're in this like tense, like can't dance, can't get loose, you need to loosen up, you need to be positive. And I think that literally starts with smiling, having a good vibe, making eye contact with people, being okay with that, little compliments, cheers, whatever, right? Get into a good mood. Point blank, period. Like it's very simple, very obvious, but I think a lot of beginners just need to be reminded that you do need to get into a positive state. And I feel that a literal smile is like a little cue, an indicator as far as like where you are on that scale. So find reasons to smile, laugh, giggle, and be positive, and that'll get you so much closer and less friction to bumping shoulders and actually going up and making approaches, right? Now, the bumping shoulders approach is very like minimalist and natural. Ideally, you want to get into a point where you see someone across the way and you're totally fine walking up and saying something, right? But it all starts with the good mood, the smile, the giggles, the positivity. And so I do think ideally it is very helpful and less friction if you're in a fun, goofy mood. If that means being goofy, if that means having fun, if that means laughing and smiling and dancing, do what you can to loosen up and get into a good mood. That'll make things so much easier when you're out for your next session. Remember to be in a good mood, happy, funny, goofy. Don't be too judgy, stoic, low energy, cool, whatever. You're not going to make approaches. So, guys, get into a good mood, a smile and a laugh and a giggle, and how easy you are to dance to music even when it's not like super bumping or whatever, right? These are all indicators. Keep that in mind. I just find that literally it's very simple, guys. You just need to be in a good mood. And if that means moods don't come and go very easily, it's very much like momentum where it's harder to push that snowball in the beginning. So don't be too hard on yourself, but do what you can to push that snowball ever so slightly, slightly forcing a smile. Now all of a sudden you're actually laughing, actually giggling, actually in a good mood. It takes time. Don't expect yourself to instantly snap from a bad state to a good mood. It takes time, but those are indicators. Smiling, laughing, dancing, giggling, being in a good mood just helps you be so much more outgoing, guys. Take care.